IndyMogul.
Iron Man 2 this, Iron Man 2 that. Everyone is psyched about Iron Man 2. But here at Film Fights TV, we wanted to take some time to celebrate the lesser superheroes of the world. That's why this week's theme is Worst Power Ever. And it's all about superheroes with less than super powers. Film Fights TV. We set the rules, you make the films, you decide the winner. Our first film comes from Ryan and Phil of the film group Rough Cut Boston. And you'll never guess what city they're from. Their film's about a superhero called the Pine Cone, and you'll never guess what woodland object he uses.
The boulder.
That's right, Pine Cone. Or should I say, Wine Cone?
Eat pine boulder.
Silly pine drone. It seems that your bark is worse than your bite.
You got a lot of stones coming into my sanctuary, Boulder. Especially after I just defeated you in yours.
Well, I guess you could say that today I'm feeling a bit... bolder.
What did you think of that?
I thought it was excellent.
I thought it was excellent.
Yes.
Thought it was absurd.
I think it was more of a, this is so bad, I'm gonna laugh at it.
Kind of was not my sort of humor.
When the rock with the eyes came up, I was sort of like, all right, this is just too strange.
Is it like a comment on like environmentalism or something?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it is.
I like the premise of it. I don't feel like I've seen that before with the pine cone.
I liked the big boulder at the end, like squishing him. That looked really cool.
Lots of puns in there. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
You
I
thought it
like
was fun?
puns, yeah.
You like puns?
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust him to save me. I like the idea of throwing pine cones at people as a special power.
Is that a power you'd want to have?
Yes.
You would want to have the power of pine cones.
Yes.
I mean, hey, any superpower is better than no superpower at all.
I feel like maybe if you like shot enough snot at someone, they could get like kind of like stuck in the snot.
Our second film, Snot Rocket Boy, was directed by Dave Knopp of Knopp Top Studios. And depending on personal preference, is probably either the best or worst film you've ever seen about a superhero that shoots super snot out of his super nostril.
Logan, I got this.
Nice. Give me those.
It's kind of gross, but well, it was gross.
It's too much for me, the snot.
The snot was too much for you.
It grossed me out a little bit, but I was feeling it.
I thought it was funny. I like crude humor though. I liked how it kept going too.
It was just like snot being shot.
Okay.
I like that they used Logan.
I saw Wolverine, I was like, yes, this is gonna be fun.
I would like to know kind of a little bit more about like who the kid with the huge fists were.
He was a youngster.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a youngster.
Kind of, it was like a Nickelodeon kind of, like, I don't know, it reminded me of that a little bit.
I don't really think it's kind of like a bad power. I think it's actually a pretty kick-ass power
Okay.
to have Snot Rocket.
I mean, I'd feel safer with him than Pinecone Boy, probably.
So you saw two short films. Which one did you like better?
I definitely like Snot Rocket Boy better.
Rocket Boy.
Boulder Boy, or
Boulder
the
Boy,
Pine
Pine
Cone.
Cone
The Pine
Man.
Cone power.
The pine cone,
Pine Cone.
definitely.
No contest.
Yeah.
Snot Rocket Boy. I like Snot Rocket Boy.
Snot Rocket Boy.
I feel like it committed to itself a little bit better.
Snot Rocket Boy.
Snot Rocket.
Actually, I mean, I don't know, kind of torn here. I mean, I like the
have to
humor.
pick.
Okay, then I'm gonna say Pinecone Boy because I like
Pinecone
the
Boy.
humor.
Changing
I
your
had
vote.
had a better experience with the Pinecone Boy.
Well, it's a tie ball game, so we're heading to extra innings. And this is the portion of the show where we like to get expert advice from a bona fide filmmaker. And this week, it's Tamra Davis, director of two of the funniest comedies of all time, Billy Madison and Half Baked. Need I say more?
Hi, this is Tamra Davis. Okay, so here are my reviews. Snot Rocket Boy, I thought it was really good. I loved the shots of the snot coming out of his nose. I thought that was really disgusting. My critique of it was I didn't know who was the bad guy. At the end, I thought it was the little boy that was the bad guy, but then at the end, him and Logan kind of give pound. So that was kind of like a little confusing. The other film, I thought the Pine Cone had incredible production value. I was like, oh my God, what kind of camera did he shoot this with? The lighting was beautiful. I liked the slow motion pine cone flying through the air. Production-wise, like I wanted to give those guys a call. I wondered what they had done. I thought it looked really good. But I have to say my winner was Snot Rocket Boy because I think that that would be like the worst superpower ever.
Well, Snot Rocket Boy has won the battle today, but not the war. There are oodles of other great, crappy superhero films at filmfights.com for you to vote on to decide the winner. Last week's winner was Immortal Dog with Operation Kick-Ass, which won the most online votes despite getting absolutely trounced on this show by their competitor, Emmerich and Johnny's La Donation. This week, make sure to web surf over to filmfights.com, watch, and vote for the film that floats your boat the most. I'll see you again in 2 weeks, and until then, good night and good luck.
Hi, this is Russ of Immortal Dog Productions, and on behalf of myself and Chad Newhall, who has strep throat and is therefore not allowed near me for the next week or two, and Jason Allentoff, the guy getting his ass kicked in the video, we'd like to thank everyone who voted for us in a kick-ass film fight.
Film fight!